Hello, and thank you for joining me today. So today, the video is a little bit random, I'm gonna be honest. I was literally just browsing the news and saw this. German police arrest dozens who allegedly plotted to overthrow the government. And that just, I was about to watch it just because I thought that sounded very interesting. And I was like, you know, I might as well make that my video for today, you know, reacting to this. This is crazy. Let's see what happened here.
German authorities arrested 25 people in one of the largest anti-terrorism raids ever carried out in that country. Germany's interior minister says some 3,000 police officers conducted more than 100 searches across Germany this morning, arresting suspects who were allegedly...
I have to say, I've never seen a tree like this. What is this? Yellow branch. Okay, sorry.
100 searches across Germany this morning, arresting suspects who were allegedly plotting to violently overthrow the government and install their own leaders. Officials say members of the unnamed terrorist group were motivated by a range of far-right conspiracy theories.
To me, this is always just fascinating. This happens every once in a while, and it's absolutely fascinating. Some V for Vendetta type stuff.
Including QAnon.
QAnon, I thought that was an American thing. But the idea that you're going to overthrow a government in this day and age where they have so much surveillance, so much weapons, so much technology, that is quite a tall task to attempt.
Members include a German noble, a judge, and German...
A judge? This is kind of deep reaching, huh? There's probably a lot more than 25 of them.
Military veterans. Joining me now is NBC's Claudio Lavagna. Claudio, thanks for being here. What does QAnon have to do with this?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Katie. Well, this was a very heterogeneous group, the federal prosecutor in Germany said. Among them, there were far-right extremists, anti-Semitic extremists, also people who just believed in conspiracy theories that similar to those that are spread by QAnon. One of them is that the federal state in Germany is controlled by foreign powers.
Can I just take a second to... I just find it fascinating to think that some jackass, most likely, some random dude on 4chan started this movement on the internet that is now actually, like, brainwashing people, let's be honest, across the world, apparently. That's quite an accomplishment for some rando on 4chan to do. And it's kind of fascinating that the police have never figured out who that is, who the QAnon guy is. How could they not have ever figured that out?
And therefore it is illegitimate, which is what most of the members of this group believed, and they belong to or support a movement called the Reichsbürger movement in Germany. And what they wanted to do, according to the prosecutor, was to...
I'm going to look up that real quick. Hold up. Okay, so this group is trying to bring back the German Reich. Reich. I can't say that word. Okay, Reich. Which existed, you know, almost 100 years ago now. They're trying to go way back to the pre-World War II borders. And some of them think it does exist. Okay. Fascinating.
Violently overthrow the state, the government with an armed group to replace it with one led by the ringleader, who was also arrested. But a bit of an unlikely ringleader, a 71-year-old aristocrat that goes by the name of Heinrich XIII, the descendant of the
13th, wow.
German royal family that ruled over parts of Germany for hundreds of years until the beginning of the 20th.
So that's him. This guy really thought he was about to take over Germany with 25 people. He looks like a respectable older man, you know, that's a shame.
century. Now, the prosecutor also said that among these people was a militia, armed group made up of veterans that used to serve in the German armed forces, and also an active soldier. And that's why probably the prosecutors believed it was time to move in before they could carry out their violent coup plot.
And so they were expected in court today, and they're expected again tomorrow. Any word about what happened in court today?
No, there's no word on what happened on court. The only statements that were issued by the authorities were the ones by the prosecutor and the German Interior Minister, who said that there will be zero tolerance on any form of terrorism, Katie. And also he talked about the abyss of the terror threat. And also they said that the authorities are looking into potential connections and links between those who were arrested and Russia, Katie.
Russia? How deep does this go? One sec. It reminds me, to compare it to something in the U.S., it reminds me of this Gretchen Whitmer thing that happened a couple years ago where 13 dudes were arrested for they were plotting to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer, politician in Michigan, governor of Michigan. And they were going to, try to overthrow the state government. So, yeah. It's not just Germany, okay, everybody? Do not be alarmed. This happens all over the place, and that's it's always quite fascinating when it does. Wow. Let's finish this out.
Interesting. Claudio Luvanga. Claudio, thank you very much.
Okay, it's finished. Well, I found that fascinating. What can I say? I didn't know this was a news channel now, but, I just thought it sounded interesting, and it was. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, despite the coup attempt. I hope to see you here again tomorrow. I'll be here learning more about Germany. Actually, I think tomorrow's TikTok reactions. I'm going to react to some more funny German TikToks this week. Have a good day. Goodbye.